Hey there guys, Portal Master 9351 here. And in this video, I'm going to be giving my personal character thoughts on some of the newly revealed Skylanders. I'm not going to cover the Halflings, or the Sky Meebos, or Melanders, or whatever you want to call them. I'm just going to focus on the newly revealed Skylander characters as well as the vehicles. So I'm going to start with this. This is Deep Dive Gilgrunt, and this is his official artwork, and in my opinion, he looks really cool, and I think it was a really interesting way to redo the tired character. I'm still not a fan of the fact that it was Gilgrunt, but at the very least, it's not like another series Infinity. It seems like Gilgrunt. He's been in every game now, Gilgrunt. There's so many versions of him. But I'm very glad that this version is at least done very differently. So, not my favorite water character, but I'm definitely liking that they have completely redone it this time around. Here is his vehicle, which is the Reef Ripper, as you may or may not know. And in my opinion, it looks pretty cool. And I do like that it has the little tail that can flop around in toy form. And overall, I think it does look pretty cool. I'm excited to get my hands on it because overall, I think it looks pretty neat. And then here is the supercharged version with comparison. Oh. I think that was a really neat way to supercharge it, and the actual design does pay homage to his original Trident shooter, as you do have the 1, 2, and 3 rammy thingy, pokey thingies on the front. So it's kind of got like a Trident um, thing in the front. So I think that the supercharged version looks really cool. But I'm actually liking the Reef Ripper, and it might be my favorite revealed water vehicle so far, even topping the Sea Shadow, which I'll talk about in a minute. Here we have Sharpshooter Terrafin, and I think the name is absolutely adorable, and honestly, I think it was a really neat way to do Terrafin. He reminds me of the original The Rhino from Marvel because of his armor. No other particular reason, it's just the way his armor is, kind of reminds me of him. I gotta say, I'm loving the rocket launcher. I think that's so cool. And honestly, I can't wait to see his vehicle. They mentioned that there was going to be a tank, and my dad actually mentioned this, Tolkien Fan Forever mentioned this, but I forgot to talk about it in the vehicles I would like to see in Superchargers. I forgot to mention it, but we're pretty sure his vehicle is going to be called the Shark Tank. We know that there's been some images circulated in the trailer or in some like prototype screenshots that kind of showed something that might have a fin on it and be Terrafin's vehicle, but we honestly can't think of any other Skylander that would be better fit for a tank, so it's a shark tank. I mean, it just makes sense in terms of naming and such. But I am really excited to get my hands on this character. The figure looks so cool, and I love Terrafin, but this is so cool personally, in my opinion. Here we have the Sea Shadow. I'm going to talk about that one for a minute. Um, I think the Sea Shadow looks really cool. It sort of looks like it's almost reminiscent of a cuttlefish in a way, not exactly, but sort of, because of the multiple colors and such. And it really does look like something out of, something from the bottom of the sea. It altogether looks really cool, all in all. And I'm just noticing something looking in this. If we take a look in the background of this photo right here, I can't figure out what this is. Is this maybe... This looks like the original castle thing from SSA that Chaos traveled in, so I'm not sure what that is. But the Sea Shadow looks really cool. Nightfall, we don't really have any gameplay or any full body images of it. Skylander's dad confirmed that in that video that showed Nightfall, it was actually a photo... They photoshopped her bottom half on there. They don't have a full shot of her, or at least they haven't shared it. Yeah, they haven't been given they haven't been allowed to share it yet. I think there's a few other characters that I would like to talk about really quickly, so I'm just gonna jump onto here. Fiesta is looking so cool. I'm loving Fiesta because I love the character design, Um, in a way, I don't like it, but I like it. If you can see where I'm getting at, I like it because it's unique. And I like unique Skylanders. It's just this particular uniqueness I don't like. So, but overall, I think the in-game design is really cool, and his vehicle is really awesome. The Crypt Crusher, really awesome in my opinion. Then we have Roller Brawl. Roller Brawl, I'm very excited to have back. She was actually the one that was speculated to be owning the new vehicle that is seen right here. This is her vehicle because in the wider shot where it's not cropped, it's very clearly the same thing. So I'm very interested to find more out about the vehicle, and I think it looks pretty cool. A Ruptor looks like a biker, and he kind of stole Frino's place. Although I don't think it would have made sense to have Frino be on a motorcycle since he already has a motorcycle. But he is sort of reminiscent of Frino, and I can't wait to learn his name and find out what's different about him. Because honestly, I don't see what you could possibly change up about a Ruptor. Same thing goes with Roller Brawl. I'm not sure what they're going to change up with her, but I'm very excited to find out. Same thing with Double Dare Trigger Happy. I know I talked about that last time, but just specifically now. And then here is Ruptor's vehicle, which is the motorcycle that had been confirmed, although the Barrel Blaster is technically a motorcycle as well. I can't wait to actually see the toy form of this, and I'm also curious to know if what we've seen for Roller Brawl and a Ruptor is their supercharged mode or not, because I believe in the artwork for the game, I don't think it is yeah, that's not supercharged. Um, Hot Streak is not supercharged in that picture. So I am curious to learn what the supercharged version of those two vehicles will be. And so that's pretty much it for now. I guess I'll talk about Dopclops. I think I talked about him in the last video. I think he's a really cool character, and as someone said on the forums, I totally agree with it. It's the most Toys for Bob-like character Vicarious Visions has ever made. And I like the lore that he's related to Eyebrow. They're cousins. I like that. And I'm kind of curious to learn more about him a little bit and see a little bit more gameplay because he looks to be a very interesting, heavy ranged character with the rockets. So I can't wait to get more gameplay of that. But that's pretty much it for my personal character thoughts now. I'll be back for a personal character thoughts and story thoughts about the Halflings, which is Donkey Kong and Bowser and their respective vehicles. And so I'll see you guys then. But for now, this has been Portal Master 9351. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time, everybody. Bye!